Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of January 8th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what we have going on for you here. The first card you have is the Seven of Diamonds, and I feel like some of you maybe had an unexpected expense, or maybe you will have some sort of unexpected expense. But I do feel like the money will come right back to you. So definitely don't worry about that if this happens. I mean, this is the type of card where sometimes I feel like, maybe like your car breaks down and you have to pay a couple $100 to get it fixed or something like that. But the good news about this card is that the money is always returned to you very quickly, through something. Or, again, this can be fears about money. I've had this card come up for people, again, just thinking about cars for some reason, where people have had their car break down like in the past and it cost a fortune, but then their car breaks down again in the future and they're all worried because they think it's going to cost a lot of money, but it actually ends up not costing much at all. So again, this can be like fears about some sort of expense coming up, but again, I would say that those fears are probably, don't need to happen because it's probably not going to be as bad as you think, especially with this card. And then, by the way, the rest of your cards are all really good money cards. You have the Six of Diamonds coming up first. Card of luck and good luck coming in for you for sure. This is also a card of trying to stand out sometimes, because it can be a card of being withdrawn, being nervous, and not wanting to let out your energy in some sort of circumstance. The example I always use with this card is it's like at work. You're worried that, maybe you have an idea at work in a meeting and you think you should say it, but you don't, and then like a week later somebody else says it, whatever your idea was, and they get all the credit. So this is a card of like needing to speak up in important times, and usually with this card you feel like you should speak up, but you don't for whatever reason. This card says speak up, don't hold back, let things out this week, because again, it could bring a lot of luck. This is a card of luck, money coming in, all sorts of things, so definitely don't hold back. Next, you have the Ace of Diamonds. Again, really good money card of profit and money, stepping off on a new path, a new journey, something new that brings in a lot more money. So I definitely like to see that. I do think money is going to probably be better for you this year. There could definitely be a focus on money for you at this time. I would say that some of you could be very closely examining this year how you deal with money. I think that a lot of you could be, kind of almost looking at money like on a forensic level, where you're like really examining, kind of how you make money, where your money's missing, where money is like going, and, all this other stuff kind of comes up. So I do feel like there is some sort of like, the word responsibility is coming in. So I feel like there is some sort of financial responsibility turnaround here for you, which is very exciting as well. Next, you have the Jack of Diamonds. Again, I feel like for some of you, you're cutting things out of your life. Like maybe you're spending money on things you don't need to. And I feel like this card is saying you're just kind of getting rid of things. This card is also you showing up here in the reading, and it is, you're showing up in a very strong position. And I also do feel like this is a good card for money because, again, to me, this card represents growth. When I started reading, I learned that the Jack of Diamonds is the only Jack in the deck that wants to be the king. So again, it's almost like you are kind of embracing this energy of growth in the future and wanting to become the king. Next, you have the King of Clubs. So a great card for authority, great card for dealing with bosses. And again, it says that, if you speak up at work or something in some sort of situation, you will probably be rewarded for doing so. Kind of on the flip side, this card can also represent confusion, not being sure what to do. But again, I would say that it's just that resistance to sharing something with the people around you, and I think that you just need to open up at this time. And then finally, you have the Joker. A few people have had the Joker this week. It is probably going to be a busy week. I think it's just going to be a busy year in general, much busier than we've experienced in a while. So I think there's going to be a lot of opportunities to just, kind of be busy, have a lot to do. And, I think that's why these cards like this have been coming up right away, pretty much this year. This is also a card of needing to have more fun. And again, I do think that we need to take part in mostly groups. I think that just based off the energy in Capricorn and, just some other things I've seen like kind of coming up over the next few years, I think that we're going to get a lot of benefits through groups, more so than we ever have in the past. Networking is always beneficial, but I think again, I think that it's going to be more beneficial. I think having, surrounding yourself with the right people is kind of more important than ever. So definitely something to focus on with this card as well. But it looks like a good week, definitely very good money stuff, even with the maybe concerns right at the beginning of the week. I think that's going to, quickly blow away and you're going to have nothing to worry about. So looks good. Thank you for watching and enjoy your week.